Good morning, everybody.
Apologies if you hear wind right now because
Remember yesterday when I was raving on about the beautiful Irish weather? Well, something's caught up to us. So we're currently on a big road trip through Ireland. Yesterday we did the Causeway coastal route, so make sure you go check out that vlog if you missed it.
But today we're going to be doing the Wild Atlantic Way. Yesterday when we left you guys, we actually drove from the east all the way to the west, and we stopped off at this tiny remote little place right on the water. We're staying in this cute little B&B.
It's very nice. And then last night we found the only shop that was open was this little fish and chip stand, and we went and grabbed some. This looks good.
Thanks.
And I just pulled up on the side of the road and watched the sunset. It was one of the best days we've had. Let's go check out this Wild Atlantic Way because
it sounds wild out there. Let's do it. Oh my.
Good morning. Okay. Bye-bye.
I think it's a little bit windy out there. Wow, okay, it was quite an experience getting down here, but now that we're down on the beach, it's kind of sheltered from the wind a bit. This is Silver Strand Beach. It is beautiful. They say that this is the best place to come if you want to see a sunset. And there's sheep on the beach. See, there's beach sheep, and they're not eating grass, they're eating the seaweed.
Hey, sheep. Alright guys, we've made our way out to the area of Sleevely. We've come to a little lookout point called Bunglass Point, and we go for a bit of a walk. I poked my head out there and wow, there are some very high cliffs out here.
They say that they are one of the highest in Europe, over 600 meters.
Wow. Yep, still windy. Oh wow, the views from up here are amazing. Just look at the clouds rushing. That's how windy it is. The clouds are rushing over the mountains. So you can actually drive up here. We thought that you had to park and walk, but you just open this up. I think someone needs a coffee.
You?
You. Alrighty guys, we've just come to the town of Donegal. It's probably the biggest town that we've seen so far, so we thought we'd pull over and find somewhere to eat, because most of the other places, there's going to be a lot of...
They look like everything's closed in some of the towns. They're so quiet.
Yes.
This one is not so quiet.
Yeah, we're going to go walk around and see what we can find to eat. Huh. This place looks good. Oh, it smells good and it feels warm in here. Coming to the toastiest, cutest little place.
This is the perfect place for the weather right now, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
And we've gone for seafood chowder. We're obsessed with it. It's like our favorite, probably our favorite dish here in Ireland, and you can get it everywhere. Like, I didn't know it was such like a Irish thing, seafood chowder, but I'm guessing because we're right near the Atlantic, so they have very fresh seafood here. But yummy! Let's test this one. So we've had one before. Oh my gosh, this has like heaps of seafood in it. Wow.
Oh, you can see the steam. This is perfect for the weather.
I can see probably why it's so popular here, because it just goes with island weather.
So good.
100%. This is my favourite dish in Ireland. If you come to Ireland, you have to get a seafood chowder. And we haven't had a bad one yet.
We're both very original. Both gone for the chowder. Also, one last bit is the bread that they give you. I mean, this is just such nicely made, homemade bread to dip in with your soup. Oh, sorry for making you hungry, guys.
I definitely think if you guys are coming to Ireland, road tripping is the best way. It's kind of cool because we're only ever, I think the longest we've driven is an hour. Even half an hour is probably the longest you drive before you get to another stop that you want to kind of stop off at. So it's not a lot of driving. Also, even when you're not stopping, the drive itself is so beautiful. The landscape here is like nothing we've ever seen before. So how have you been finding the roads here in Ireland?
I know they look scary because a lot of them are one-way roads, but if you've driven anywhere in the UK, like England, you know what you're getting into. But coming from Australia, it's all fine. One funny thing is, Northern Ireland, because that's part of the UK, it was in miles per hour. So I see the sign saying 50. I'm going 50 kilometers an hour. Everyone is speed demoning past me. I was like...
Because in Ireland, it's in kilometers, but we went into Northern Ireland.
And it was in miles per hour.
And we didn't know we'd crossed the border.
Yeah, so that was my only little goof on the drive.
Alrighty guys, we've just checked into the place we're staying the night, which is Strandhill, and seeing as it's quite a gloomy doomy day, we thought we should do a little indoor activity, and we found something that's super popular here. They're called seaweed baths, and what they do is they get seaweed from the Atlantic, and it's basically all these different spa treatments, and so we're going to be doing a seaweed bath. I've booked us into a seaweed bath.
That sounds...
Are you ready?
Wow, I don't know what to expect.
Let's go.
So it's just in here, Voya Seaweed Bars, and it's just on this little strip that's right on the water. I really want to explore. There's like a little shop over here, a little bakery.
Yeah, it's a cool little town, hey? Let's go in. Alright guys, we've just come into our room and we are literally bathing in seaweed. Look at that. It's literally a pile of seaweed in a nice hot bath, and then there's a steam room in here. So they say that the seaweed is actually really good for your skin for hydration, anti-aging, and then there's like a lot of iodine or something, so it like draws out all the bad stuff. I don't know. We don't do massages often, but this is like something we've never done before. But she said what you need to do first is do 5 minutes in the steam room, and then you come and then you just relax in these bathtubs. But are you ready?
It's a 50-minute experience. So she recommended we just constantly drink water because it just gets so hot in here and just drains all the like negativity out of you, all the bad stuff.
The steam room is so steamy, Steve.
Yeah?
Wow.
Okay guys, I'm gonna get into my bathers then. Let's put some seaweed on. Okay, steam room time. Woo-hoo. Wow, humidity in here. Alrighty guys, first stage is done. I am sweating. The humidity in there was crazy, but...
Steve, I think I've made us do the weirdest like spa thing.
This is what it looks like.
I'm currently sitting in a bath covered in seaweed. It's a really hot bath, like boiling hot. I had to put a bit of cold in because I couldn't handle the heat. And you're meant to sit in here now for 50 minutes, and I think there's like some sort of like slime coming off the seaweed because it's making my skin feel how slimy my skin is.
Oh really? Oh yeah, what?
Wow. So I've got my water ready and I'm just going to sit and soak in here
for the next 50 minutes. Look at your
Is this
feet.
the weirdest thing I've ever made us do? Watch out, it's really hot.
I can see the steam coming off it. Oh, that is hot. Oh.
Can you handle it?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wow. That's so weird.
And then you soak and you just drink water and relax and get all slimy.
Oh, this is so weird. The water is all slimy.
I think this is the coolest wet weather day activity ever.
Yeah, I know. When it rains outside, we bring the seaweed with us inside.
Guys, I feel so relaxed. That was so good. Like our skin feels super soft and I feel all like floopy, but I didn't realize that we've come to like this really cool beach town. We didn't even know where we were until we got here, and then we're like, wait, there's people surfing. We went to a really cool cafe next door to the seaweed place.
Strandhill, I really love your vibes going on at the moment. It feels like
cool. If I lived in Ireland, I would live here.
Yeah, it feels like an Australian beach town here in Ireland.
But everyone's got Irish accents.
Good morning everybody, it's the next day here in Strandhill and we thought we'd give you a bit of a room tour, but we had to start at the balcony. We have insane views of the water.
So we stayed the night in Strandhill Lodge and Suites, and this is our view of the beach.
So nice. It looks like there's a bit of a golf course just over there as well, and that's the town where we headed into yesterday, but we'll show you guys inside.
And guys, the storm is kind of gone. We have blue skies, a bit.
A bit. So we are on the way out. We try to make it presentable for you guys, but we pretty much had this gigantic double bed for ourselves and of course a suitcase holder, which was nice. But yeah,
now we're checking out and I'm thinking we're going to go to brunch at the same place we had coffee at last night because that place was cool.
Alrighty guys, we're doing kind of our last final stop here in Ireland. We've come to Downpatrick Head because we have heard that there were some amazingly unique sea stacks out here in Ireland. And I think this is probably one of the most famous ones because it just looks like a massive tower just out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's so cool. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it literally just drops off.
Wow. Look there guys. Wow, that's so cool. Man, what a good last sight here in Ireland.
You are my favorite place to go. You're at the end of my favorite road. Above the rest, you're the best I know. You are my favorite.
Can't believe it's already nighttime.
Welcome back to Dublin, everybody. This is kind of marking the end of our trip here in Ireland. It was a bit of a longer time to get back into the city than
No, we did like a
expecting.
3.5 hour drive just then.
Yeah, but just gonna go drop off the car and then head into our hostel, which we've actually booked for tonight in the city. This was my $26 10-person dorm room. Honestly fine. Literally by the time we jumped to bed it was like 10:30 and just done for the day. So it did exactly what it needed to be, cheap and in the center of the city. Welcome back to Dublin Airport, everybody.
Let's go.
Hello. Alrighty guys, we've just landed here in London. I hope you enjoyed that island series. I feel like there's so much more to explore. You guys need to let us know what we need to visit on our second visit because I think that honestly needs to happen. But
yes.
We really enjoyed our time there. If you are new around here, make sure you hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and we hope you come and explore England with us. See you guys next time.
That I wanted to do ever since I saw this viral Facebook video and I was like, Steve, we have to do that. And literally I saw it and then I booked the tickets and I was like, Steve, we're doing it.
And it's pretty much a Harry Potter pop-up bar. Well, Harry Potter themed pop-up bar.
We're doing a potions class, Steve. We're big nerds, aren't we?
On the hillside, a little box said, little ticky-tacky, little